Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing a Chandra and Jace mill deck. Is red the color that's going to bring mill decks to consistent victory? Stay tuned to find out more. Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, I am your host, current copyright owner on the letter Q. You owe me 10 cents every time you use it. Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by TayMalice, and it's called Chandra and Jace Mill. So I've been a big fan of mill decks for quite a long time, and I'm always looking for a good one. I noticed that mill's starting to get pretty good again, and this is the first time I've seen it with Izzet. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it could be a lot of fun. One of the things when I was really attracted to it is these two cards right there. I just love giant explosions of flame and burn down the house. And Chandra's Hope Beacons does not fail to deliver. So I'm really hoping that even with all the milling going around, that we're able to that'd be so cool. Like she does double, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you copy it. Man, 2 burn down the houses, that sounds fantastic. But also, 2 cut down your losses, that also sounds fantastic. So this is a combo deck. All we're really doing is trying to control the board and draw cards until we get our combos out. And that's what we're going to do. So let's quickly just pal through what's in the deck. Let's see what the cards do. And we'll go out and we will crush some hopes and dreams. All right, what do we got? We got 2 points of damage. We got 2 points of damage. We got 3 points of damage to every creature in Planeswalker. This one does 5 points of damage to every creature in Planeswalker. What else we got here? Draw some cards. Also draw some cards. Draw another card. And draw some cards. So that's what we're doing with pretty much all of this stuff. Just doing points of damage to stuff and drawing as much cards as we can. This guy can do some blocking, that kind of stuff. But over here we've got... this can put out a bunch of little guys if we need to. Over here, Jace. Okay, let's go with the real combo. Cut down your losses. Cuts their library in half. Right down in half, right? If you play it with Chandra, then it'll drop down to a quarter. So generally this will get, if you do it to a quarter, a half will get you down a little bit before 30 generally. And down to this, it'll be below 15. It'll be 13 or 14 cards maybe. And then Jace pops out for 4, and immediately you can force the opponent to discard 15 with Jace. So you just got to do it. If you get it below 20, you're only a couple cards away from 15. That's all. That'll work too. Usually he's got to wait a couple of turns to do this. Maybe they're doing some card draws on their own. Yeah, screw them, man. They're going to cut their own throat, and you're going to take advantage of it. So the real is that cut your losses, and Jace, that'll pretty much handle the mill on its own. Chandra's just there to help out, but she will help out. So without doing anything else, she is awesome just by doubling all the instants and sorceries you spell. Beyond that, she helps you get more additional mana. She helps you draw cards and play them until the end of your next turn. And lastly, she can double do damage to up to 2 targets, including one of them being your opponent. Could be Planeswalkers. Lots of great stuff. So Chandra is the man. She'll just lay down the hammer. It's quite excellent. And your mill cards are there to help you out. So that's it. What you're going to do, you're going to kill as much stuff as you can. You're going to draw cards until you get your combos. And then you're going to hope for the best, lay them out, and attempt to drain their library down to nothing. There's your lands. So good luck. Now let's get out there and take care of these things. But before we do, let's say our prayers and talk about what's best in life. Dear Black King Toxroll, who lives within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. All right, we're playing against ReiterTwo. Reiter. That is a lot of mana. I love it. We'll keep it. It's all pain lands, though. That's not cool. Ooh, we got... Yeah, this is it. That is great. We got to make it up to 6, though, and keep her alive. All right, we got everything we need for our super combo. But still, we got to make it up to 6 mana. Autopay. Really? I gotta get mana. Nah, I don't care. Mana. Burn down the house. 5. Nice. We're not really getting the mana we're looking for, but we do have 6 at this point, which means I can put out stuff. Yeah, I would. Getting rid of Chandra would be the worst for us. Cool. Let's pump it up. Well, that's bad. I can't shoot anything, so whatever. That goes against creature or planeswalker, and so does that. Alright, there's 5. Let's just wait on that. Wandering Mind. This guy wants to kill. Another Jace? Sure, why not? We could do that now and start going after him. We're gonna make that dude super strong. I'll tell you, we'll get rid of Jace. That's kind of bad. All right, we're just going to play it. Can I just play it as is? Yep. Let's just bump. All right, we're going to lose or cut our losses. Not great. All right, pass the rock, yo. All right, 3 times 6 is 18. Where's this guy got left there? 19. 5, 6. One card. There we go. And then he dies. Mealtime victory. Awesome. All right, playing against Baby Joe. One, two, three. Let's keep it. What are we doing? A couple of fires of victory here. Victory! I'd waste one if I could shoot that guy in the head and just kill him. Like his Dynamite would blow up and just blow him away. Exiled! Good job, Red. And cast this an instant on his turn. Joe for the cheap board wipe because he's playing cheap creatures. Wandering Mind. Come on, something mill-worthy. Cut your losses. The rest of those guys are on the bottom. That sucks, though. I needed like 3 out of those 6 cards. It looks like it's time to board wipe is what it looks like. I can just kill that guy as is. Let's cancel that. Let's go for the full meal deal here. All right, let's see. So we're holding steady at 20 to 20. What I got? I got 5 life there. Oh, see, here's the combo right there. If I put this out now, can he just take it out, though? Let's go for it. I'll double kill it. Alright, so now I could do double cut your losses, which is what I really wanted to do. Problem is, it's only going to get him down to a quarter of what he's got, which is what's going to be 22 and then another 11. So maybe it'll be down to 10 when I'm all done here. He just drew some more. Let's just wipe the board. I don't want to do it to each Planeswalker. Cancel that stuff. Let's just go for it. What can you do for me? Wipe the board. And we win. Victory. Yeah, that was fun. All right, playing against Cashmere. 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 I didn't know Cashmere had an H in it. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. People spell things funny. Keep. Ooh, it's a ring. There we go. We've gone Transcendent. 2. Okay, we got great stuff here. We just got to get up to 6 is the problem. All right, what you pulling for me, Wanderer? Chandra is space awesome. I need to draw some more. Alright, so Experimental Augury on my next turn. Guy's not putting out any creatures. What is he playing up here? Bant? That is big time token creatures colors. Burn down the house is going to be a great one against that kind of stuff. Brotherhood is going to go a long way too. Let's go. Cashmere. Let's go to my turn. That seemed kind of dumb. You need some lands, deck. Land. I mean, I got everything I need other than mana. Big score is going to get us some stuff. We'll have to give up something. Come on, land. I need 2 more. There they are. Ooh, plus I got those. That's great. One, two, three, four, five. I can start laying this stuff down. Get out Chandra's Hope on the next turn. Cut your losses. I would hate it if he's got an ossification, but what can you do? You just got to play for it and see what happens. He's not doing anything. You got an instant, apparently. Welcome to the Thunderdome. You can try to counter again. Nope. Alright, she now costs me 8. This guy really just trying to play control. There we go. We got him down to 19. That's a long way to go. Even more going. Keep drawing, baby. All right, hopefully I won this next one. I mean, I got a lot of mana. I could probably play it twice. Danger zone, Lana. Danger zone. I could definitely play it again. All right, it's going to happen. And we're good. $20 and dead. Victory. All right, playing against Cristosis. Cristosis. 1, 2, 3. Keep. Nope. Ooh, double Chandras, huh? All right, here you go, Cubert. Here's some Energon cubes for you. One more, right there. All right, come on, my friend. You're spending a lot of time. I actually blacked out there for a second. Forgot I was even playing the game. Number 2. What's this going to do for one of my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Sure, let's do it. Let's just keep digging for land, I guess. All right, we got 4. We need 6 for those. We can play a big score in 2 turns. So are you going to counter that? That seems like weird. It would have been a good time. I could have wasted 2 of them. Question is, when I do big score, what do I want to get rid of? Brother's End? Another land. I'll get rid of the land. All right, so we got 4, 5, 6. This is going to be number 7. None of these goes against players. What is this guy doing, by the way? Same thing, kind of thing. All right. Just ramp. Ramp her up. Let's go Crazy Town. Alright, we're good. Are these instants? This guy is. And there goes everything. Alright, we just need to get the rest of our cards. He's got his own. He's racing me, okay. And it's dead. Put that guy out. Let's see what we can grab here. Cut your losses. Perfect. Submit her up. And go for it again. All right, go for it, Buster Brown. Perfect. It's got 11. We're doing perfectly fine here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is when you pee your pants, my friend. This is when you pee your pants. Yeah, that's it. Pull 2 more, baby. Oh, the humanity. And we win. Boom, boom. Goes the room. All right, playing against the IHNMAIMS. I don't know how to pronounce it. Keep. Hello, incredibly slow lands. Okay, we got that for 6. We're at 22. We're winning. I would do this. We can go ahead and do that. Big score. All right, 4. We're going to go ahead and big score. Get rid of Limbus Bolt. All right, so we got 6 mana. We can cut our losses. Burn down the house will do really well. There's a land. All right, I'm going to cut our losses here. I think we got plenty of time. All right, this guy's down to 31. Or 30. Jace can drop it, what, 15 at a time? We got it. Just 2 turns of it. What's he got up here? Lots of stuff. Alright, we're playing his stupid game, unfortunately. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. Cool. Let's cut our losses again. Guys down to 14. Well within Jace range at this point. One, two, three, four, five. Boom, boom! Victory! Alright, so here we are with Chandra and Jace Mill, and this is probably one of the most exciting and competitive mill decks I have ever seen. The big combination there is cut your losses and Chandra Hope's Beacon, because it'll double it up, which then reduces your opponent to a quarter of whatever their library is. And then from there, Jace usually can mop the floor. So there's plenty of great ways to take care of it. You know, there's only 2 mill cards in here, really. It's Jace and cut your losses. Yet the doubling effect of Chandra goes a long way. What's really great about this deck also is big score, being able to go and get extra cards for you, Wandering Mind getting that extra card for you. Even Fires of Victory being able to draw an extra card for you. It's the red's ability to draw cards. I guess, and we got the blue ability to draw cards. That's it. This is a combo deck. All we're doing is drawing cards until we get what we want, and then we're playing the combo. The awesome thing here is the dynamic powers of red. Burn Down the House makes this deck feel so good. Chandra is weird because she doesn't her abilities don't really help you that much. I guess exiling the top of your library and trying to play things, instants or sorceries. I found every time I played that, I just whiffed. So I don't even really bothered. But the ability to control creatures this deck is fantastic. Chandra, taking out 2 things at a time, even if you can punch somebody in the face with it. Burn Down the House, doing 5. We got, a couple of good board wipes between Burn Down the House and Brotherhood End. Fires of Victory is a great one. I can see why people played it all the time in the olden days, let alone now. And then Flame Breath of Bolt, I like the fact that it exiled stuff because I was able to take care of a Kamiya Transients, and those things can suck it. All right, so this is a great balance. It was a very good deck. Let's go ahead and talk about the MVP. Who is the MVP here? Like, who did I look most forward to? I was really going for Cut Your Losses. That was the card I really wanted. You don't need Chandra. Cut Your Losses and Jace can pretty much win the game for you. Just those 2 by themselves. Cut Your Losses is going to get you down to around 20-ish. Jace is going to get you 15. So somewhere between there, there's a few cards left. Yeah, that's just time. It's nice if you could do the whole thing just back to back, but you get people down to 5 cards in the library, they're pretty much screwed. Yeah, Cut Your Losses was the MVP. Who did I really appreciate, though? Yeah, Big Score is probably the other card I was looking forward to, because that lets you jump from 5 to 6, and the 6 gets you into a Chandra, hopefully. Chandra then allows you to put out 2 mana all the time for things, and nothing in this deck costs you more than 6. So yeah, Big Score is really the thing that escalated this thing from 4 to 6 just overnight. So yeah, I'd say those are my 2 MVPs, Cut Your Losses and Big Score. All right, so was this deck competitive? Absolutely it was. I can tell you that I was rocking 100% win rate for the first 5 games I played today. Ultimately, I ended up with 75% win rate. Now, that is a great value. Anything over 70% is an incredible deck. This deck totally smoked it. I mean, you know what took me out? Mono red. Why mono red? Because it was too fast and I couldn't get to the board wipes fast enough. The big thing, you really need to get to Brotherhood's End to be able to take out mono red. There's only 2 of them in here. And other than that, you have to be drawing cards to try to find it. I had to burn down the house one time. I can only get up to 4 mana was the problem. Couldn't only get up to 4. It was too much. So, yeah, he took me out before I could get that 5th mana. And that sucked. But anyways, I had 2 times I lost to mono red. So your aggro decks you might have some problems with. But, you know, there's always going to be something you're going to have a problem with. But it is a competitive deck. Out of everything I played, everything I got matched up against, it was winning the vast majority of the time. Number 2, was this deck fun? You know, for a mill deck, it absolutely was fun. Because one of the things, like usually I play like a Dimir mill deck or something, and those things got a lot of creature kill or whatever. I don't know, you have the ability to control the board and draw cards, and that's all you do. This one is the same thing. You control the board, you draw cards, but for some reason when you play it with red, it just feels that much more fun. Because it's all like Fires of Victory, Flame Blessed Bolt, Rites of Faces. The only thing is those things go to creatures, not to players. That's what you need it with anyway, is just to hold those creatures down. Those are the guys getting in the way. It's nice having Wandering Mind. He does a good job. You know, can he be replaced by something else? Maybe. But, you know, the 2-1 flying for 3, people got really worried about him. But him coming into play is all you really want. After that, he's just a garbage chumper. Maybe does a little bit of damage. I can tell you, when you're playing a decent mill deck, damage doesn't matter at all. Not at all. All right, and lastly, was this deck interesting? Yes. Why? Because it's a mill deck, but it's an is-it mill deck, and we got to use this Chandra Hope's Beacon with her double ability to really ramp up what mill does best. Plus, I was able to play, what was I playing? Flame Blessed Bolt. You know, twice double it up using Chandra. That was so good. Altogether, I was pleased as punch for everything that this deck did, and I loved the synergy that was going on here. I got to play a number of my favorite cards, which are almost always red. And so I thought this deck looked really, really good, and it was. So let's go ahead and do the math. It was super competitive, it was fun, and it was interesting, which means this deck is an A+ deck. And as I'm required by federal law to say, this deck is so choice, I would highly recommend you pick one up should you have the means. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, screw you guys, I'm going home. Bye.